Chapter 33 Slitherark himself. In a world where we see a whole race struggling to live everyday life, they were a race that used to thrive via robbing and making controversial deals with other planets. The last few ones they try to perform have been hindered by the Legion, meaning fewer resources and income to go around, meaning the whole race has to make cost-effective decisions and careful ones at that. This race is called the Reptiles, consisting of yellowish-green skin, 2 fins on their head, a long neck, a bulky body, around 7 feet tall and almost dragon-like. After also have a variety of fire-based abilities, which have been useful for the likes of warmth and cooking for the race. One of them is a previously established ally of Xyanthor, Slitherark, who is one of Xyantha's best allies. If his race is struggling, he has to do his work to help his race. He is also an inventor. No one else in his race matches his skill level for what he has been capable of. He has been inventing all sorts like walking turrets as well as giant robots to aid Xyantha's energy-searching quest. But recently, because of the Legion, he is getting downtrodden. The only thing he has left is 2 things, a clone of a certain Legion member which he is nearly finished, something which he makes in his ship. What has been ready and roaming however are his upgraded stonos, his mechanical ones, made up of a harder type of space rock but also with a metallic skeleton. While an average stono is a dark cyan, these are a lighter blue and are slightly bigger. Even their weapon, which is a shooting mace, is now a dual mace with blunt weapons on either end of both sticks, which enables more airbending abilities like stronger gushes of air. Even Slitherark has helped generate new Roxy serpents, made a similar way to his upgraded stonos, using a machine that can duplicate many at a time. And as there are loads, they have been going from one planet to the next, but even most of them are getting brought down by Dian. As Slitherark flies away from his home once more, looking down on his struggling world, he contacts Xyanthor for what to do next, as well as which planets the new upgrade stonos have been visiting. Xyanthor, despite being disappointed that Slitherark only has 1 army, is still happy with the upgraded stonos, as Slitherark often updates Xyanthor about his resources. Additionally, he tells Slitherark to try and get to Earth, as another chance to take down the Legion as well as get 1 or 2 forms of energy which the Legion should have. Before going to Earth, however, he goes to visit Snope, a world with speehos, are like humans but with massive spider legs behind them, enabling them to climb, run fast and even gain height. These are some of the biggest Legion fans around. As galactic travelers, they have seen the Legion in action many times, spreading stories of them all over. This Ikran has seen during one of his spying duties and even contacts all of Xyantha's goons for who is up for the challenge, and Slitherark is fed up with the Legion's fan clubs considering what the Legion has done to him. After a long drive via light speed, Slitherark and his army of upgraded stonos arrive on their Roxy serpents to Snope, planning an attack. The fan club is seen as a community, sharing tales, creating art and showing off footage. But all of this gets interrupted as Slitherark sends his army to mess up the whole community, injuring all sorts. But considering this is a race that isn't into combat according to Xyanthor, no killing is done, and killing this race would have alerted the likes of the Legion or Dian alone. Even planning to get the community to not contact the Legion if they want to live. The world they are in also lacks technology, and it is a world Dian hasn't got to just yet regarding placing one of his satellites there. However, the Legion does have to go to get his race back on track and to please Xyanthor too. Even Dian is currently sorting out another issue which is far more serious, involving a collection of Xyantha's allies to try and diminish another fighting race on another planet. Mollog had been trying to use spells to keep the allies under the radar despite adding pressure to his book energy-wise, but even then, Dian has been managing to zoom from planet to planet, taking down one foe after another manually, unless he is with the Legion. The upgraded stonos use their maces to either fight the community up close or create gushes of air to push multiple people away, hitting them into walls and tables alongside many other items like the artwork. Even Slitherark joins in the action by not only using his fighting skills but as he has a massive claw, he uses to scratch any of the community members or grab anyone to then throw them. The fire powers he keeps to a minimum because he doesn't want to cause a fire. It all ends quickly, ending with Slitherark warning the community to stop representing the Legion, stopping them from making the Legion godly icons. As the upgraded Stono's goons start to leave, making Slitherock is very intimidating on his own, enough to make a whole group of aliens scared. Slitherock has been going at various races considering how widespread the Legion's fanbase is, with the Legion worshipped in various ways. Even Slitherock recommends they tell other planets to narrow down the fan clubbing, otherwise, there will be severe consequences for them all. There is no need for killing if ruining their lives in a variety of ways could be just as dire. This is how Slitherock works. He likes to make others suffer long-term effects while also making himself good, and killing isn't always his vibe. Now, this has been done, the next stop is Earth.